Yo, YouTube and Facebook, this is Enchanted Life Path TV. Now have a look at this, these two images, two horses that are being slashed over in Ireland. And I think we know we're going to be blaming for this one, don't we? So when we go and look at the information, where I'm gathering this from, it's over on a group, Action for Animal Welfare Ireland. I'd like to thank Shirley for sending me this over as well. Shirley does love horses, keeps her own ponies and horses and whatever, and she's obviously become aware of this and sent it over to me. I won't say second names, but you know who you are. Right, no excuse for animal abuse. Horses now seen by vets and individuals reported and not travellers. Two stories today. These two horses are being slashed by some kind of psychopath in Swinford, County Mayo. I say that as they obviously have no morals and are complete nut jobs. How could anyone do this? If you were in this area, please be aware of these people, as whatever their reasons, there is no excuse for animal abuse, and in my book, you are the lowest of the low and need locking up. While in Feta at Tipperary today, I was witnessed a big burly arsehole pouring Budweiser down horse's neck and his own before heading out for his daily sulky spin at speed on a public road. A horse who, by the way, needs feeding. Drink driving to a new level. Wake up, Ireland. It's not education they need, it's eradication. So, who do we need to eradicate? What type of weirdo is going to want to go and slit a horse's throat? And what for? Why would they want to do that as well? Collect blood. Why would they want to collect blood? Part of a ritual. Why would they want to do a ritual? Because they're a little weirdo Satanist. Where do a lot of these pagans and everything all come from? Ireland, Celtic. And I'm not saying that to sort of slander people over in Ireland and just stating facts. Right? So here's the two images. Unbelievable images. I'm sorry that I'm having to show you them. So we've gathered that bit of information there, right? Now there's comments when you look at them. 19 comments. Oh my God, scumbags, sin. Loki looks like the horse was reaching over and leaning on the barbed wire to get something on the other side, to be honest. Right? Robin Swede, I've seen it cut like this before. Not as common, but not impossible. Please obtain facts before making assumptions about the owner. The horses are loved and cared for. Someone came and slashed them with a Stanley blade. Okay, Kaz Lucas, I never said that's what's happening, but blah blah blah. What my point is, everyone's missing the point. That's why I've just read the comments out. Everyone's missing the point on it. Okay, as I said before, who's going to be wanting to collect blood? Right, the rituals. So let's just go and have a quick little look. We type in horse blood rituals, okay? First one at the top, horse sacrifice, Wikipedia. The main one of interest right here is going to be this: attacks on horses linked to satanic rituals, UK News, The Guardian. So, attacks on horses linked to satanic rituals. A series of attacks on horses across the country have been linked to devil worship and black magic groups who carry out bizarre rituals on helpless animals. Now, that's my point about all these cat mutilations and stuff. People are going, oh, the aliens have been coming down and been mutilating things. No, they haven't. It's the Satanists. The Satanists should blame everyone. They'll blame the kids. They'll blame aliens. Anyone else to divert the attention off them. Right? Horse owners have been warned by welfare experts to examine their animals for signs of hair being cut or plated, blood samples being taken, or any indications of stress or sexual assault. See what I mean? See what we're dealing with? Who's going to go and want to shag a horse? Who's going to want to go and take blood from a horse? Who's going to want to do any of this to the horse? Why? Right? There have been more than a dozen of the nighttime attacks which started late last month. Just let me see what time this is. That was so late last month is obviously going to be Halloween. Look, because this is from November the 9th. 2002 though, so just to show you how much of a history there is as well. This is a good article to drag up for this report still. Right, so there's been more than half a dozen of the nighttime attacks which started late last month. They have taken place in Scotland, Wales, East Anglia and North Hampshire in 2 attacks on horses near Aberdeen. The animals had their tails hacked off. In one of the incidents, a horse's dock, an extension of the spinal cord, was deeply cut by the attacker. Other horses have had snips taken from their manes and tails, unbelievable, which have been plated with a sticky substance. Investigators have found small stone cairns in the field where the attacks have taken place. The stones have been covered in burnt horsehair and candles. Black magic symbols, including pentagrams and double-sided axes, have been discovered, drawn on or carved nearby. So you can see what I mean with all this bullshit, you know. Unbelievable, right? I'm going to attach a video, a small bit of footage to the end of this about something which I've found on one of the trees in a like sort of park-ish area not far from me, right? Officials from the National Equine Welfare Council and the Scottish Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals have called on horse owners to be vigilant. Anyone who owns a horse has to be careful at the moment, right? The International League for Protection of Horses has offered a £5,000 reward for the information leading to the arrest of those carrying out the attacks. So we can see that there, right? Serious issue. Let's go back a page again. We're just going to go to this one here, horse sacrifices. Many Indo-European religions branches show evidence for horse sacrifice, and comparative mythology suggests that they derive from Proto-Indo-European, and look, it says pie ritual. Unbelievable. Horses are often sacrificed in funerary context and interred with the deceased, practice called horse burial. There is evidence, but no explicit myths from the 3 branches of Indo-Europeans of a major horse sacrifice ritual based on a mythical union, horses on the brain. Indo-European kingship and the horse. The Indian, I can't even see the word, you know, never mind pronounce it, it's just the fact that I can't see it, my eyes went blurry then. Indian Ashvamedha is the clearest evidence preserved, but vestiges from a Latin and Celtic traditions allow the reconstruction. What's this? Let me just go back there, because it's just my eyes are going on me now, so that's why I like to start to struggle. And then some scholars, including Edgar Pollum, regard the reconstruction of a pie ritual as unjustified due to the difference between the arrested traditions. So you seeing it? Just come and have a little look around yourself. I knew I'd be able to blame them bastards, because as I said before, who wants to do anything like this to a horse? Why would you do it? Remember, this incident has taken place in Ireland. It named Wales as well. It did name like the Gaelic-y, Wiccany, Druids type of places. So that's had 1.4k likes this story now. So if anyone wants to come over and see it, I will link this Facebook group in the description below. Action for Animal Welfare Ireland. And I do think it's another good little page for people to follow. I've got a section on my website. I used to do some writing for Kent Action Against Live Exports. So if anyone wants to go into my website and type in KAALE, you will see a load of stuff about live exports at Ramsgate docks, and you'll see that the protests always take place, and I did cover them a couple of years ago. You'll see a lot of stuff going on like that down there as well. Not particularly this, but I just mean a lot of animal cruelty, people campaigning against it. Because I just think that this is a complete disgrace. And the only people who will disagree with me are going to be them weird Satanists. Okay? This is what they're all doing. Like the woman who was talking about at the Alfie Evans ritual. They love all shit like this. Okay? Little witch reading poems out all the time. If you've got a better explanation, and shan't. Prove me wrong. This has been Enchanted Life Path TV. Gonna try and leave you with this other footage, just of some strange things which you found sprayed onto a tree. If there's anyone out there who works on trees, cutting trees down, a tree doctor or something, if you want to say like, oh no, these are such a thing, and offer an explanation, please do. Until then, I'm just thinking that there's some sort of weird druids or something around here as well. So I'll leave you with this footage and speak soon. It's weird, isn't it? I wonder what that's marked like that for. Strange that.